Hello everybody, welcome back to Forgotten City. Let's begin. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, please. Okay, the only place I need to go is here. Oh, fuck you. Fuck off. Oh, what's this place? Can I shoot this? Can I shoot this? Great. Let's climb this ship. Jump! Ooh. Hello? Duh! Wait, who the hell locked her? The woman that went missing. Captain.
You? Who are you? Did he send you?
What do you mean he? What's going on
I'm
here?
Centilla. I found
Yes.
a way out through the gate of Horn,
Ooh.
but it's locked. So I told him about it, and instead of help, he wants to keep us all here forever. Or until we're
Oh
turned
shit.
to gold. He's a monster. You have to let me go so we can kill him and take his key.
Who? Who did this to you?
Sentius,
Oh
my
my
adoptive father.
god!
You
Adopted
always helped
father.
me.
Where's the way out?
Behind me, there's an aqueduct. The only problem.
Oh shit. Can I run away now?
I'm going to take that key from around his. I'm done caring about. There
Oh.
won't be.
Around his neck, huh? I'm sorry, but if I let you go, everyone else is going to die. What if I round everyone up so they are ready to escape once the golden seal is broken? Great idea.
There's no time.
What?
Wait, did you hear that?
Oh shit. Oh god. I'm sorry. I'm
What?
sorry. It's too dangerous. Let me see if I can persuade Sentius to let us go.
Use. You'll never persuade him of anything.
I'll try. I'll- I need to
You're
try.
making.
Holy shit. Why am I drowning? Whoa, this shit scared me. I thought they're pulling me. I know what you did to Centilla.
Me? What are you talking about? You know, you remind me of him.
Who?
Al Worth. The fellow who came through the portal before.
Oh shit. Remember him?
Now, surely you didn't think you were the only one here who remembered everything. You see, my connection to the portal somehow preserves my memories from one room to the next. Whether that was Proserpina's intention or a happy accident, I'll never know. But I'm surprised you hadn't noticed. Here I was thinking you were a little bit sharper than Al was. Or perhaps you're just more willing to break the rules. He was a moralistic fellow, never once compromised on his principles. And because of that fatal flaw, he relived this day many thousands of times before we finally had this conversation. I watched him come through the portal each time, always a little older, a little more disheveled, a little more haunted. And when he finally saw the futility of it all, as you're about to, it broke him. He drank a jug of wine, tied a noose around his neck, and took his own life, just before he was shot with a golden arrow. The next time I awoke, you showed up, but you've caught up to where he was so quickly. I mean, you've lived through the day, what, less than 15 times? Impressive. And yet everything you've done has been in vain, because there's no escape, except the path that Al took, the path he wrote about on his tablet. What was it? Ah, yes. Best to take your own life now. So, you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it?
What if I kill you? You know there was a way out and even lock up your own daughter to keep it a secret? Why?
Why? Isn't it obvious? Because I have grown attached to all this. My title, my beautiful villa, the sun on my face, the music of birds chirping. And as long as this day keeps repeating itself, I get to enjoy it all, over and over again,
What?
for eternity. Don't you see?
You're fucking
I
sick,
have
man.
found a way to prolong my life
It's a
indefinitely.
fucking boring shit.
To cheat death. I have become, in effect, as immortal as the gods. Can you honestly say you would not wish the same for yourself?
No.
And why would I agree to that?
When the day restart, I know he knew it. He remembered something because when he failed to be the president or major during the election, and then he say, "Never mind. The next day, the next time, I'm gonna be the president." He say something like that. That means he knew it. He will be president in one day.
Nothing really. It won't be long before the golden rule is broken and everything will be... I dare say it won't affect me in the slightest.
No, what if I kill him? That's the question.
You might want to think that through. If anyone so much as touches me, everyone dies.
What to stop me from taking him by force?
The only way you're getting this key is over my dead body. And if I die,
Yep.
I won't be able to open the portal for you again, meaning you'll have created a paradox. You see, it was my actions that brought you to this point in time. So if you kill me, you'll stop me from doing so, and you being here will be an impossibility.
God
Means
damn it.
if I die, you'll be flung back to your original time, having caused the deaths of everyone here, and you'll never be able to undo it. Is that what you want?
If I want happy ending, what to do? I don't know what to do. I shall get the freaking like stone. This isn't over. This isn't over.
I certainly hope not. In fact, I want it to go on and on forever until you wither and die like Al did, and the gods send yet another useful idiot to extend my life for.
We'll see. Yeah, I'll find a way to break the circle, and you with it.
What are you going to do? Beg the gods for help? Now get out of my villa.
Now the only thing I need to do is find this Roman plague. Ah, I want him to die, so she will pray.
And I'd best.
Yes, let's follow her. He break the freaking water pool. Oh, I know this place, but I don't know where it lead to, so I didn't go here. Ah. Fuck. Finish the steal items. I pressed the wrong
The many
button.
shall suffer
Excuse me,
for the
lady. Can you
sins
open
of
the
the
door?
one.
Thank you. Well, that was easy. The plate. Now I got it. Now I have it. Oh, what the? Oh, I get the key. You dumbass. Go on.
I am out.
Alright, bye.
Wherever you are.
Sir. Okay, now what? Whoa. The Great Temple? Hello? What's in there? Is this the guy who the narrator, the announcer, like the god? Like every time when you break the golden rules, he would say that shit. Speak. Oh, it is. I think it's Pluto. Shit, I'm right. How am I right? Fuck. Take a guess. Um. I'm sorry. Silence, I guess. Ooh, the last one is. There you go. What? What? It's a fucking test the whole time. What? What? Holy shit, it blew my mind. What? Wow. Who is the Who's that guy? Oh my fucking god. What? Oh, the woman. The, 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 the name with the fucking, what? Karen? She's the one.
And here you are.
Oh, is
Allow me to
he?
introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my title, God of the Underworld. And I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You're unlike the others, aren't you? What is more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly. But there will be time for your reckoning later. First, as a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will.
Did you decide who comes here?
To ensure the wager was fair, it was important that my... To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element. Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived. As the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins, spreading to Egypt like seed. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's Oval, or as coins for the ferryman. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for. You did not exist until you appeared in this city. How is this possible?
What do you mean?
Charon, where did you find this one?
I do not remember ferrying you. How did you come here?
I'm from the future.
That is true. Then I sense the intervention of someone powerful.
How did you come to be in this time, mortal? Who brought you here?
What do you mean? He cannot know? Oh! The right woman, she find me. She want me to rescue this place. Let's do this.
That would explain why you first appeared in her shrine. But how is that possible? She has slumbered for 3,000 years.
She's using a statue to whisper to me.
You would have me believe that all this time, then she has chosen poorly, because you are clearly... You will make her fun.
I'm going to end this.
Do you really think...
Let's find out, shall we?
Pathetic. The many shall suffer for the sins of the
Holy
one.
shit! Where's the fucking crown? Oh, I shot at her. Hello, lady.
Allow me to Nergal, but the one and I. And
Oh, you
they
forget
were
about it,
fair.
huh? Say this?
I would recognize that anywhere.
Yeah, I took it from her after I killed her in another timeline.
You have put me in an impossible position.
Do it.
If I refuse, you will murder her.
Huh?
And yet, if I agree, I will lose my wager and return to Elysium humiliated and alone.
Well, what's it going to be?
I do not see that I have a choice. And now you have shown me your species' true colors. And I see that Proserpina was a fool to have ever believed in you. This has gone on too. But know this. If I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend. Because despicable creatures like you have no place there. My kin would never allow it. The best I can do is return you to the land of the living. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others.
No!
And as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest.
Wait. Why?
Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place. And What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by it. Now,
Let's get this over with.
you had best pray our paths never cross again, mortal.
Ooh, it's going backward. Oh, he's still alive. Hey, brother.
I'm Al.
Alworth? I came
Well,
here to find
here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Max.
Oh, did that lady in the forest send you in here after? I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years. Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet.
Oh.
Apparently, there was a community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule.
Yep.
They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them.
Yep.
Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina, an oracle appeared and told him how to solve the ills of the city, and so on. Meanwhile, the oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god, this one right here, and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to him. Nobody knows what went on in there, but Galerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus, because the next thing he knew, the ground shook, and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized
oracle
people
is
for
me.
hundreds of years?
Actually, that was me.
What? Oh, I see. For a moment there, I thought you were serious. Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought water into the city.
Hello?
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else is ever loaded.
Alright, good idea.
You go on it.
You're back. But
I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
what a relief. Why don't you tell me what you discovered?
I discovered you're not who you say you were. I remember meeting you 1,000 years ago.
Ah, I see.
What the fuck?
I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Can you turn the eye back?
You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you. when
Oh,
we
this is
first met.
creepy, man. I don't like her
I do
eye.
not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in
What true is that?
that you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here.
Yo. So I
My
go to
role,
hell?
as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
I don't know. It's gonna be bad, but I want to see.
As you wish. You were murdered.
Oh shit.
You were falsely accused of a terrible crime
Oh.
and fled into the wild to evade your accusers.
Uh-huh.
On your final night, you were offered sanctuary in the cottage of a stranger who gave you food and money, including, by accident, a coin of ancient origin.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you were apprehended and attacked by authorities. Your host leapt to your aid.
Okay.
You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done. He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth.
What?
You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's Opal by some, and so it was my duty to bring you here. I am now bereft of purpose. There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
Can you return us to the land of the
I
living?
see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry you back to civilization?
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
Alright. I think this is it. Huh? 1 year later. Oh god, what happened? The museum that... Okay, okay. I knew it. I knew it. There is a fucking history that I made.
Hey, you made it. It's great to see you again.
What's up?
I read about your trial in the news. Congratulations on your acquittal. Still, I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Anyway, after everything you've been through, I thought you might appreciate some good news.
What?
So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius' tablet.
Yep.
And I found something strange.
What it is?
I'm sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you. I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
What is that? What do you want? I don't like surprises. Yo, what?
There he is.
You.
What? I was like, oh, this woman looks familiar. Hello?
You're finally here. Remember me?
Of course.
It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Karen appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead of ours. Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd remember me, but I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld and giving us a second chance at life.
What are you doing with yourself this day?
Oh, I used Karen's gift to buy a farm in Umbria. Got a villa on it too. With enough room for Dooley, of course. It's hard
Farming.
work, but I sleep soundly every night. I'm finally my own man, and I can't believe my luck either. But we're engaged and living together.
Oh,
We're planning
nice.
to get married next spring. If you're gonna be around, we'd love to see you there.
Yeah, come in. Hey, oh, you look hot, woman.
There
Yeah.
he is.
So, you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods. As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion quite enjoyable. Galerius and I are engaged, and
Oh yeah. It's the same shit. Shut the fuck up. How's
Oh, it's
Livia?
sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere. If you'd like to ask her yourself.
I will. I'll do that. Good to see you again. Hey, you motherfucker. He's the guy who will get locked up.
Galerius said you're very nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us out of the bad place.
Yeah, you never found your treasure.
Treasure? Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm glad you're happy. A soldier, huh? Hey.
Hi there, I'm Horatius. He had more trouble adapting. He got himself disqualified from the UFC. So he started some kind of underground blood sport tournament,
Ooh,
like we had in Rome.
okay.
Suppose it appealed to people's base, but his luck finally ran out. And his life along with it. You know what they say. Live by the sword.
Oh, he died. That's a shame. Yeah,
And you.
good to see you, man.
Hey,
Hey, Cynthia. She's the fucking bitch.
I take it you're the Oracle. Thanks for coming. Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia. I didn't want to be associated with Sentius after what happened. I'm not sure if you heard, but after you drove Pluto off, Proserpina emerged from the Great Temple. She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the upper cistern all that time. But
Yep.
he's been dealt with. He's... you know what? The important thing is...
So what are you doing this day?
anything I want. I'm a woman of me. Of course, I mostly just stay in my villa and have my servant Alexa summon things.
Alexa? What happened to Sentius?
He's still there, all alone.
Oh,
The last golden statue in the
trying to man
underworld.
that shit.
Trapped in a metal shell, slowly losing his mind until the end of time. Eternal torment. Just
He did once tell me he wanted to live forever.
then, I suppose.
You are here.
Hey.
Lucy is fine.
I'm
Luz.
making an effort to blend in as you. If the world knew we died 2,000 years ago and were suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone.
Yep.
Speaking of which, I wanted to say thank you.
Lulia. What?
She didn't make it. She died
What?
from poison while you were in the Great Temple.
No.
It was very sad. She was a good woman and a friend.
Can I change that? Wait, hold on. What if I tell that motherfucker to save the... Wait, does mean the guy suicide?
It wasn't your fault. I'm studying when...
I can save them, I think. If I tell Galerius to do all the stuff. What happened to Fabia?
The poor sweet thing.
Oh, I can save them. No. Sorry, I'll try to save them all. I want to try to save them all. Talk to him, and then take care of this shit. Okay, stop them. Go. I'm ready, you guys. Yo, she survived.
You're the Oracle, right?
Ah, yes.
Oh, of course. Sorry. And I never got a chance to thank you for telling Galerius how to save my life. And of course...
Yeah.
Oh, I barely recognize myself. I'm living in a house share in London with my wonderful girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
And I'm studying English at university. Eventually, I want to travel the world and write about it. Turns out, it's about 30 times bigger than the Roman Empire ever was. Did you know there are entire continents Rome never knew existed?
I didn't
And you
know
can
that.
travel almost anywhere in an aircraft, which is rather like flying on a Pegasus, but
Aircraft.
much more comfortable.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, you already know all that, of course. I'm just so
Yeah, welcome to New World. Seeing the world through fresh eyes sounds wonderful.
I have noticed people from your time have no idea how fortunate they are.
Yeah.
I hope to change that. One day.
But whatever happened to Malleus and Claudia?
Last I heard, Malleolus kept insisting he was the last rightful ruler of the Roman Empire, and wound up being committed to a psychiatric hospital.
What the fuck?
As for Claudia, she was always so viciously unhappy.
Yeah.
Someone said she'd blown all her money on wine,
Oh,
trying
God.
to drink herself back to the underworld.
What?
After the horrific way they treated Ulpius and me, I can't help feeling a sense of... what's that German word? Schadenfreude?
Sounds like they got what was coming.
I
to
couldn't agree more.
them. Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh,
Someone
really?
told me she was boasting about getting her claws into some rich prince,
Oh.
and how she was going to be living the high life from now on. Even in your time, life still isn't fair. Apparently, he'd proposed before they'd even met. And last I heard, she'd bought herself a first-class one-way ticket to join him in some exotic place called... what was it? Nigeria? Some people have all the luck. Well, you are the Oracle. Huh.
You're the one we've been waiting for. I wanted to say thanks for sending Galerius.
You're welcome. You.
Oh, hello. It's lovely to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Where's your boyfriend? I mean, where's your friend?
I'm thankful that you're here.
Uh-huh.
I was sure the person who drove up, but thank you for coming and...
what are you doing with
I'm living in
yourself?
Rome again, in a charming little flat by the Tiber.
Oh.
After you sent Galerius to persuade Ulpius not to take his own life,
Yep.
I was inspired. I just want to spend the rest of my life helping people. Like you helped.
Yeah, sounds like a noble cause. Good on you. Thanks.
Good evening.
Hello there. Oh, she's the...
Greetings.
The crazy woman. Good to see you looking well.
Thank you for your kind words and for liberating us all.
Uh-huh. Now, what you doing,
I'm
yeah?
recovering.
Oh.
Octavia was kind enough to let me stay with her for a while.
You again, motherfucker. Hope you die. Oh my god, you haven't changed.
Oh, hello
What
at
an asshole.
last. You must be the Oracle I've heard so much about. I'm Dacius. Listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I accumulated. Whatever you did in that temple made me a very wealthy man. Thank you.
He become more ass than he was. Ah.
Most gracious of... I took the money I made from selling my trinkets and started... In fact, I can't...
I wouldn't help you if I could.
Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius. I won't.
DVD rental at Fright Future. Okay, DVD.
Oh, of course, yeah. Of course.
Kabash!
It is an honor to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Rufus. Nice.
I go by Rufus now.
Rufus.
You stop for telling Galerius how to treat my roommate. Although,
Okay.
sorry,
Nice, fine.
I live with Virgil in Rotterdam, not far from where he grew up. It's very modern. Haven't.
It is more than. It turned out you were right. The studies really were watching us.
Good to know.
This is unfortunately true. Are you guys
I
couple?
wanted to say, and for helping Rufus come to terms with himself. He may come off a little gruff.
Oh.
I'm studying to be an architect again. And of course, you natives of the
Alright, good to see you again. You must be Centella.
Oh, I go by Gabriella now. I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name.
Okay, get it.
You didn't hear? My adoptive father's, after you drove Pluto off, Proserpina came and released me. And that monster got what was coming to him.
I'm sorry, I had no idea.
Don't worry. Nobody did.
So, what are you doing with
I'm
this
living with
soul these days?
Ulpius on a little vineyard in Umbria. It's even more wonderful than I dreamed it would be. I'm so grateful to you for making sure he's still with us. If you're ever passing through the region, I hope you'll come and visit us. You can try some of our very own.
Okay, thank you. Hey.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name.
I know.
I understand I have you to thank for sending Galerius to save my life. The way you just showed up out of the blue and stopped me from making a terrible... You too.
What if one of them died? So what's the last thing? Golden set you? What is that show? What's everyone watching? Oh, come on, I want to look
There you
around.
are. Now, there's one more person I wanted to introduce you to. I think you know her.
Her? Oh god.
Sorry
Whoa.
if I frightened you. Just a little joke I've been saving for a long, long time.
Who are you?
I am Proserpina, former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal. I wanted to meet you in person, and thank you for freeing all these people. I hate to think what would have happened to us without your intervention.
You were restoring to me all along.
Indeed. Suffice it to say that while Pluto was controlling the eyes and ears of each golden statue, I was able to control their tongues and whisper to you when he was distracted. I am sorry my messages were so cryptic.
Yes.
There were only ever brief windows in which I could speak to you without being detected.
The whispering doesn't help me, man. You did what you could, thank you. You created time.
I did. I may have given up my immortality, but I still retain my gifts as the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. After witnessing Pluto punish countless poor souls over thousands of years, I knew this generation, the final wave, would not survive.
Yeah.
So I tried to give them a way to buy more time. A second chance. Rather, as many second chances as they needed to avoid his wrath. So I whispered to Sentius in secret, telling him the prayer required to create a portal in my shrine. I knew the danger of humans being corrupted by godly power, and so I put a safeguard in place. I required the creator of the portal to sacrifice their own life, so that it could only be used selflessly to help others. What I did not anticipate is that Sentius would retain his accumulated memories from each previous day, and as a veteran soldier he had long since shed his fear of death. He quickly discovered that he could, in effect, prolong his own life indefinitely by exploiting the cycle.
She's choosing a wrong guy, okay?
Prayer, I could not unteach him, and there was little I could do but wait for someone like you to come along and see
get it.
him for what he was. We were all fortunate you came along when you did. What happened to him? I haven't heard from him, and I rather hope it stays that way. Oh, she inherited dominion over the underworld. Last time we spoke, she was working on a new world of some kind. She wouldn't say what it was, but I'd be surprised if you don't run into her again. I imagine we all will, one day.
Does this mean the sequel? It was nice
And
to
you.
meet you.
Oh, and one last thing. Do you remember all those golden statues scattered throughout the city?
Of course.
Good, because they remember you.
What the fuck?
Well
That is
done, my
creepy.
friend.
What? They are
Of all
human?
the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld in return, none came close to achieving what you did. Hercules, Orpheus, Theseus, and Aeneas would be proud.
Wow! Pluto turned them back to human? It is awesome. I didn't think that. I thought they stay for Golden Statue forever or they disappear. Well, I think this is it for today. The end. I hope you guys enjoyed it. For ending. Finally, I did it. I didn't watch any YouTube. This game, the whole fucking game, I didn't watch any YouTube because it is so interesting. I want to do the shit by myself. I want to find the clue, all the clue by myself. I want to figure it out by myself. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye bye.
Oh, thank you. He's here. You distract him. Stay right here and keep him talking while I look for something I can use.
You're human
So,
garbage.
you discovered my secret. So what? What are you going to do about it? Do you? Who? Scintilla? Where is she?
I'm right here, Father. I have his...
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Hey! What's happening to you? That light, it's so bright. I know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but I want you to know that I will never forget you, or what you did for me. It pains me that so many dear friends were not so fortunate. Ulpius, Sentia, Lucretia, Horatius, Galerius, poor Dooley, and the others. But please understand, blood is on my hands, not yours.
Yeah.
I will live with the consequences of my actions.
So?
And all I can do is move forward, trying to show others the same compassion you showed me. I promise you that saving my life will not be for nothing. Scintilla.
Only save one life. Golden Rule is going to be broken soon.
I have his...
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Hey! What's happening to you? That light, it's so bright. I don't know what became of you, or if you'll ever read this, but Octavia, Lucretia, Horatius, Equitia and I will never forget you.
Oh, they returned to their own world.
It pains us that so many of our dear friends were not so fortunate.
Oh.
Including Ulpius and Galerius.
No.
Who heroically tried to rescue Dooley, but never made it back. But there is no point dwelling on what might have been. All we can do is take this gift you've given us and try to show others the same compassion you showed us. We promise you that saving our lives was not for nothing. Scintilla et al.
Why can't he die? Why can't he die? Dude. Fuck you, Sentius. Yes. One shot, he won't die. What the fuck? Oh, he's going backward. Nice. Another ending.
Oh. Hi there. Well. Really? I was just reading an old tablet. It described an event about 2,000 years ago. Someone with your name appeared in the city out of the shrine of Proserpina.
My name?
And murdered a local magistrate, breaking some kind of ancient law. It said that the voice of a furious god rang out. And the ground trembled and apparently.
Yep.
God, why does this writing look so familiar? I've spent a lifetime in this place going around and around in circles. This is
you, motherfucker.
I'm not following.
I killed the man who opened the time portal and you drew you back in time, preventing it from ever happening.
So you're saying?
Now you're getting
to
it.
Let me. I can't. Seems.
Sorry, I made a mistake.
You murdered a man in cold blood, and now there's this. I guess all those old Propicat, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Don't say the fucking shit, but I didn't like it. Ah, it's one.